do you see communication as in communication's role in change management? And as a leader, as a CEO, how do you communicate, or what learnings that you have learned over time around communication in change management?
Not only leaders, so every human being, okay, is required to communicate well to be successful in their own life. Think about communication between you and your spouse, or okay, you and your children, and you and your boss, and anything, right? Communication is key. There are a lot of proverbs which talk about if you keep your tongue in control, I think you can win the world, right? I think communication is key, okay, and it is even more important for a leader. I think the stakes are very high. You make one wrong statement, and I think the whole world collapses, especially if you're a publicly listed company, you know what happens to your share price. And I think what are the foundations, okay, for good communications, right? I was fortunate to ponder upon these things over a period of time, and I think, like you mentioned, over the last 2 decades leading Plural, I think every few years you learn something new because you're faced with reality on, okay, what you did. When I was very young, probably I would have returned an email quickly. When you don't like something, you write back. What happens, everything's on fire, right? So today I wouldn't. I'd sleep over it. I'll take a day, 2 days. So there's some foundations like that which are very common sense, nothing great. But the impact is huge. Okay, it's huge. Don't respond to anything quickly. And then comes when you're communicating to someone, you should know your audience definitely well, especially if you're talking about corporate setup here. You're either talking to your employees, or you're talking to your vendors or customers and partners. If you know who they are, and if you can empathize with them, the communication becomes so much easier. So you're already speaking their language. You're not trying to win them. You're not trying to negotiate with them. You're not trying to push anything onto them. You're not manipulating them. I think if you are a leader, I think that is the fundamental quality. You have to be genuine and authentic in your communications, and every single communication will build trust because people know you're very authentic. They can trust in what you're saying, and that is the communication. And the content of the communication is trusted. And when the content is trusted, actions are expected and actions are delivered.